students, you are welcome to the knowledge series on page replacement algorithm. Here we are going to see the example that normally appears in the university exams. Now in the page replacement algorithms, as we have already aware that in my previous video series I have shared about page replacement algorithms like first in first out, last in first out, least recently used, optimal methods. Among these four methods, the first two methods, that is the first in first out and last in first out, I am going to discuss over here. Let us see the first in first out algorithms. Normally when the question is being set, in the question paper it is normally specified that the page reference string and given as 1, 2, 3, 4 like this number series is there. Nearly 19 page reference strings is being given, and it specifies that with respect to the frame how many pages is being appear across the frame, and to identify to find the page fault, page hits, hit rate and miss ratio. So first of all, see what exactly this table means. The x-axis, what you see over here, the x-axis represents the page. Page means from the page replacement algorithm is nothing but the page which is being moved from the secondary memory to the primary memory, or from the disk to RAM. So this is the disk pages, and this is the y-axis. This is a frame. There are 3 frames is being shown, where these pages are being moved to these 3 frames. Now actually what normally is being taken place is that now you have to remember that this is the CPU is requesting for these pages. So CPU, you can take this one in this way. The CPU is requesting for these pages from the disk. Now from there, how these pages is going to appear, these pages is going to appear from the page numbers and the page size, based on the page number, page size, and based on the page and frame table, the pages is being transferred to the frame, and these frames is being available in the main memory or in the RAM. So what you have to see is that based on the page and based on the frame, that is between the x-axis and y-axis, you have to see if there is a pages is appearing in this frame, then that page and the frame is overlapping, so then we term it as a hit, and this circle is showing that it is a hit. So the status is given as, if a status of a page it is appearing, then you have to mark it as a cross. Now let me give an example, elaborations of these examples. Now here there is a page, and this page is requesting by the CPU. So since in the frame 1 there was you have to remember that nothing is appearing here. This is nothing is appearing here. It is a blank page. So first I am writing here 1, because page is requesting and there was no page was appearing here, so this 1 is appearing here. So this is considered as when there is no page appearing in the main memory or in the RAM, then we termed it as page fault. And if the page is already available in the frame and the page, new page is moving there, then it is termed as hit. So here it is written 1. Now this is a blank page. So again the same page 1 will appear in the frame 1, and in the frame 2 the new page is coming. in the here. So since it is a blank, this 1 and 2 is appearing. That means this 2 appeared here, 1 already appeared here, and it is being showing here in this frame. Now when you go to the third page is coming here because this space was free, so that third page is appearing here. So this 1 is already appearing there, 2 is already appearing there. So at this particular page, all the 3 frames are appearing. Now coming to the fourth page, when the fourth page is appearing, you have I have already stated earlier is that the Fifo is indicated the first in first out. That means whichever page is first appearing here, that will be replaced by the new page. That means this 1 has repeated for 3 times, so the new page 4 will replace this 1 and occupies that place. So that fourth page is occupying this place, and 2 and 3 is remaining there. Now the next page 2 is appearing. CPU is requesting for page 2. Now this 2 is when 2 is appearing, already 4, 2 and 3 was there in the frame. So this 2 will this 4, 2, 3 will be appearing exactly the same way, but this 2 and this 2 will be hitting each other. So then when we say that when it is hitting, means already that page is available in the RAM. So this is known as page hit. So we put it as cross. After that, this 4, 2, 3 will appear here. But if you since 1 is appearing here, if you see that 4 is repeating only 2 times, 2 is repeating 4 times, 3 is repeating 3 times. So this is for a long time. So this was for a long time, first in first. So this is replaced by 1. So 4, 1, 3. Now if you go to the next, when the 5 page is appearing, 3, if you see, it is for a long time compared to 1 and 4. So it is replaced by 5. So 4, 1, 5. This 4, 1, 5 will appear here. Then the 6 will try to replace which one. 4 is more as compared to 1 as compared to 5. So it is 6, 1, 5. Similarly, when 1 is appearing, this 6, 1, 5 is appearing here. This 1 and this 1 will hit together. So it is creating a cross. So 6, 1, 5. Now the next page 2 is appearing. So when the 2 appears, this 6, 2, 5 is there. So 2 will replace which one? The 2 will replace 1 because it is having for a longer time. So that's why it is replaced by 6, 2, 5. Now when the 3 appears, if you see this one, this 5 was appearing for a long time, so it will replace the 5. And next, when 4, 2, 3 is coming, you will see the 6 in this way. In this case, 6 is for a more long time as compared to 6, 2 and 3, so it will replace by 4. Next, when 1 comes, 2 will be replaced by 1. Then when the 2 comes, this 3 will be replaced as compared to 3, 1, 4, so it will be 2. When the 7 page comes, it will replace 4, 7, 1, 2. Then when the 6 comes, this will replace the 3. This is for a long time 1, so it is 7, 6, 2. Next, when 3 comes, this is for a long time, then it is replaced by 3. And when 2 comes, this 7 is for a longer time as compared to 6 and 3, so it is replacing. And when 1 comes, then 6 will be replaced as compared to 2 and 3. So this completes the first in first out filling of these blank pages. Now we have to compute the page fault, page hit rate and miss ratio. Page fault means how many times the page fault. When there was no space and when the CPU is requesting, that means in the main memory that page is not there, so we termed as a page fault. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So page fault is 17. Page hit 1, 2. So this is a page hit. Now hit rate means the page hit divided by total number of string. This is 19 strings into 100, and the miss ratio is equal to the page fault divided by the total number of a string into 100. So thereby this particular page fault first in first out problem we have seen over here. Next I will discuss the last in first out.